Well, hello, this is Kitty Ghost Star, and I am reporting back. I want to get on a second part about D4VD, known as David Burke, involving the killing of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. I was feeling more into this. None of this stuff is making sense. This case is very strange, honestly. I can see why people would get very, very confused and assume that D4VD is a pedophile. Is he? Well, it's your opinion. And I told you what I said on the first video, or the first recording is what I meant. So, yeah, I'm still gonna stay rooted in what I said. All right, I want to talk about his place, his home, where he was at the time, where he was renting, his stuff or whatever. I feel that someone may have robbed him at his place. I feel like his things were stolen and it was used against him. It was convenient when he left, when he went on tour. It was very convenient to just go in there and just take his stuff and use that evidence against him. Again, this is to ruin him. It's all about ruining his career. That was the main goal. And that's it. So if people don't understand that, then you just don't understand the industry. Whatever happened between D4VD and other people, I don't know. I do know, yeah, he may have paid off people here and there, this and this. I don't see him as a bad person in this case. I'm going to speak up for him. You guys are probably like, you're crazy. And we all have our opinion. I'm for him. So I know he didn't go about things in the correct way. Like, oh yeah, I didn't know she was underage. I mean, I just wished he was more, you have to tell the truth on that. Maybe he was scared. I'm sure he was scared about that. I mean, duh, her being underaged. True enough. I don't see him as being like a pedophile type dude. I just don't see that, Plus his sexuality, it's just different. But speaking about the killing, another thing that I feel, and people say that they think that she was killed in D4VD's garage. Well, guess what? That's not what I saw. I saw that she was actually killed near her home. Now, I'm not sure why I'm picking that up. I'm not sure. It's just that's the vibe that I'm getting. That's something around her house. So, and by then that could have been cleaned up by now. I mean, come on. All that waiting around almost years, months, I don't know, until they getting back on this case. I mean, you give a killer enough time to do what the hell they need to do. I'm going to bleach this. I'm going to do this. And it's like, how the hell can you figure this case out now? Everything is just so all over the place, distorted. They gave too much time because they put too much time and energy into it's D4VD, David Burke, but didn't want to go out and see the other things around them. They didn't give it too much energy. I feel like they were just too much into the social media, what social media was saying. And again, it's like that game. He said, she said. Another thing, you tell someone something the first time and it goes around in that whole big circle and it's a whole big, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. That wasn't it. It just wasn't it. So everything is claims. Everything is conspiracy theories. That's all it is. That's just how I see it. That's why this case, I feel like you can't put somebody down. You can't put someone in prison forever when you don't really have a case. You don't have strong evidence. You're going by claims. That's all it is. It's just heavy claims. And he said, she said on social media, which we all know, if people know, everything could be a lie. You literally have AI. I spoke about that. You got information being distorted, this being said, and it's not the truth. Yeah. Um I'm trying to feel more into like Celeste and D4VD's relationship with each other. I when I read into it, I felt strongly a deep feeling like it was more platonic. And I kept picking up they wouldn't curse in front of each other. It was kind of like respectful. Interesting. It was like she was his other half in a way. You could tell they had this love for each other. It was there. But it was more like he had this respect. That's how I view it. How I'm sensing everything. Like I'm strongly picking this feeling up. Yeah, that's all I can say about that. I'll get more into that about them too, just not right now because I want to talk about other things. Like let's go back to that case. I strongly feel like people are being paid off to make lies, acting. They being paid like for your entertainment. They're entertaining people out here right now. I'm gonna pay this person this much money to lie about David Burke. Like, hey, say he did this, say he did that, and because we're trying to make this a show. We're trying to get everyone into this. You know, it then turned into a freaking horror movie. Now it's not the same. This is so distorted. It's to the point where it's disgusting now. It's so disgusting. That's what you're getting. In case you didn't know, you want to know, like, oh, that was for real. Oh my God, I'm so mad now. I'm so mad. I freaking hate that boy. I fucking want to kill him. Okay, calm your horses. Calm your freaking horses down. Because that's what this case was made for, to rile you up, to mess you up. While they're paying people off and they're getting paid for this entertainment. They're entertaining you. So just chill the freak out, okay? I'm being honest about this. Everything is distorted. You don't know what's real. You don't know anything right now. People are being paid off. They are throwing everything and everything to make him pay, make him lose, make him go under, because they strongly believe that he is like pedophile like. They strongly believe it, even though they don't really have any strong evidence. They really don't, but they're gonna say this and this and this. There's no strong evidence. So about, oh yeah, them finding porn, kid porn on his, no, I can't speak for him on that part, because I'm sure that probably has happened. A lot of people be watching a lot of strange things on their phones. Yeah, so I can't speak for him on that part. People be looking at some crazy stuff, so he's on his own on that one. I'm just saying that you can't really make a strong case right now. You can't. Yeah, he has porn. Yeah, that can mess anything up for sure. You find porn on someone's phone and social media, like, damn, that person is a pedophile. Okay, yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. I don't know what type of porn it was, so I can't really. I don't know the feedback. I don't know what it looks like, because anything can kind of be considered porn. Like, for example, you can watch a movie, right? And all of a sudden there's these two kids having sex, and I'm just like, wait, two kids having sex in this movie? Are they supposed to be showing this right now? Like, what the fuck is this? And to be like in the other countries, like this, like a very foreign movie, and I'm shocked that I'm watching two freaking kids getting it on. Like, is this movie being for real, because it's public? This stuff is out here. So you automatically got child pornography out here. It's just scattered. We all have seen it. If you haven't seen it, then good for you. I'm glad you protected your eyes from that. You're amazing. You're awesome. Because just to see that shit, what the fuck? Oh my God. Disgusting. But it is what it is. This is what you get out here. Nothing is going to shade you away from things that's just out here. It's in front of your face. It was out here way before you was out here. It's always been in the industry, in the music, in the film industry. It's always been there. So don't act shocked about what you see. I just recently watched Elvis Presley, the Priscilla movie, and wow, poor Priscilla. She went through a lot with Elvis. I mean, Elvis kind of just wanted to keep her there at her place, like as he groomed her, get her all readied up and all this other stuff. I didn't know Elvis was like that. I had no clue. I had no clue that Priscilla even went through that. She was a child. He was what, 24? She was 14. And the parents basically gave her away to Elvis. You see what I'm saying? Hear me when I say what I say. You see how this goes? Because he's Elvis Presley. He has fans and all this pull behind him. He's famous. He's a public figure. People get like oh my god. Parents, like, just because she's with him, this is gonna make us look good. You see what I'm saying? This goes to a lot of the movie, the music industry. It's all like that. So don't be shocked at stuff like this and cool your temper, okay? Look at that Elvis movie, Priscilla. Yeah, you'll see it. It's right in front of you. Yeah. Again, there's no evidence presented. There's no clear claim that he did any of this stuff, killed her, did this, did that. No evidence, no hard evidence against him. That's just how I feel. It's what I see right now. And everybody's being paid like actors to act this stuff out, to make him look like he is really fucked up in the head. I mean, they're paying everybody off to act right now. And people are doing it. You know, they're happily doing this to entertain whoever they need to entertain. Yeah, just be careful, people, where you put your attention to, because it can ruin you. It's like a big cloud of negativity floating around. And once it hits you in the face, you need to go sage yourself for real. I'm being honest. Go sage yourself and bring yourself back to reality. Meditate. Come back to yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to fall in that negative pit that they're putting you in. And it's hard to get out of hell. I'm on a highway to hell. Come on now. Bring yourself back. I'm being honest. Whoa. I also wanted to talk about that guy named Gus, because that keeps coming back. I mean, a lot of people who goes into D4VD's energy, you know, they may say he's angry and all this, but I kind of saw it as another guy. I'm going to take it back. 2024, was it 2024, 2025, 2024? I don't know. This case has been going on forever. But when I first got this case, David Burke, okay, I picked up that it was a guy, like a very jealous guy over her. I feel like it was consensual sex. He would do things to her for sure, like groping and wouldn't let go. I just felt like he was that type of person, like hardcore over her, almost to the point where he could be abusive. Like, I don't believe it, again, I don't believe it's Gustavo Morales. I feel like it's a different type of Gus. I just see it as that. That needs to be investigated. If it's not, then it's not. I don't know. I'm just feeling through certain things. It may not be what it is. I saw a male figure that was all over her like that, and he could have had something to do with stabbing or killing her. Even though I still feel like there's something about Celeste's brother, I still pick up something on that fool. It's very off. That whole family is off, by the way. I mean, literally off. And if nobody have seen it yet, I don't know what else to say to you. But it's super freaking off. I'll get more into that, though. I don't think the relationship between Gus and Celeste, I don't think it was serious like that. I think he was more like an open-ended guy, which means he didn't have any sort of commitment. It was just more like about sex. Again, he needs to be investigated. Another thing, going into like her being almost killed, whoever it was, I think she got challenged. There was a miscommunication with her and a male figure. It was a male, like a boy. I mean, and I can say like a boy, which means like it wasn't mature. Like the person, the male figure was not mature. So basically, he's just more like, yeah, immature. Boy qualities. It could be a feeling type thing. He could be a man, but he has boy qualities in the way he comes at her. It is like a male figure. They had like this miscommunication, and he would beat her, ripped her clothes off, stabbed her. She got challenged in that way. But I don't know why I keep picking up her brother. It could be Gus. But I don't see David Burke. I'm sorry. I just don't. I know everybody wants to flow to the story. They want to say it's him. But I can't see it. Like, why would she drive over to his home in an Uber at 10:10? She arrives and she leaves at 10:30 or whatever. She heads back somewhere, and he calls her to say, are you okay, or whatever like that, because they think all of that is more like premeditative, what he did on David Burke. They think all that was premeditative. I don't see any of that. I don't think he had feelings for her in that way, though. I think she liked him like that, but I don't think he was into her in that way. And again, David Burke, his sexuality, I keep looking at his sexuality, and I would say he's more he's on the flamboyant side in a way. He's got that quality about him. A female wouldn't truly appeal like that to him. I mean, people need to understand that. I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what that communication was about. Like, why would she stop by around at that time? That's something to look into for sure. And then leave. And then all of a sudden, she turns up dead somewhere. He drives out to San Bernardino, or was it San Bernardino? Somewhere like that. Was it? Damn, I don't know. Some of these places in California be sounding the same to me sometimes, but I don't think it was. It's something like that, okay? All of that does sound weird. Was he looking for her? What was he doing when he took that drive out? What was going on? I would want to hear that more from his side, David Burke's side. And I feel like he would be innocent in that. I feel like he would tell the truth on that, is what I'm trying to say. He would be more blunt about that. I would want to hear it from his side, what happened. If there's a hiccup, then okay. But I don't think he would hiccup on that. I think he would be blunt about that. So yeah. Now, about the claims, the thing is, they're trying to say that the father denied any of that, taking money from David. This is what I think. I think the family definitely took money from him. There was definitely a transaction. I'm going to tell you why. This is how I feel, okay? I feel like he paid the family off to release her. To release her of all the pain that she was going through with her family. I feel like the family had a mental distraught, like she was mentally distraught. And I'm going to say, I think they abused her, gave her bruises. I think it was an abusive family. So he would pay them off just to release her, to keep her safe. But at the same time, he couldn't be there for her. He couldn't save her. It was just more, I'm going to release you. I'll pay your family off and you're released. You're released into society to do whatever you want, to do whatever you need to do. And that's that. That was what the transaction was about. That's what D4VD would do. He'd pay people off for this, for that, for this, for that. I don't know why he would do that. That was... he was on her side. He was there to kind of protect her here and there. She went through a lot. Look into that family. Stop putting them on the back burner like that. You giving them people like time to come up with all kinds of new sick stuff to tell you. No, blizzy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, come on. You have to look into it. Because there's some evidence in there. And I know it. Okay, they're not checked off on my list. I'm not checking them off. All you guys can do that, but if you do it, then you're only making the case worse. You're only throwing someone under the bus, which means David Burke could totally get the death penalty for it. You guys will be cool with it because in your head, you still believe what you want to believe. And I definitely understand you on that. So I can't say nothing. I get you. This needs to be investigated better than what it is, and stop checking people off. There's more people involved than what you think. How this happened. How did that body get wind up in his Tesla in the first place? And people will say David Burke did it, chopped her up and all this. There was people involved in this, okay? There was people involved. And I feel like her family was definitely involved. And how did other people get involved? I don't know. But like Neo and all them, he's more like a jealous boyfriend who would just set him up, lies, put lies out there, things like that. I know I stated in my first audio that he could have drove that car around here and there, but I don't know. It could have been anybody in her family. How did they get access to? It's anybody who had access to him. Anybody who had access. So it's very confusing. There's just a string of people, okay? It's hard to get around these string of people. You don't know who did what. I do feel energy from that brother. Something about it isn't right. But anyways, you know what's so weird? I keep hearing, it's gone now, but no, it's back. And I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but no, I keep picking up like this, something is breathing around me, and I can't figure out what the hell that is right now. I'm not trying to scare myself or anyone, but as soon as I said it, that's when it went away. So look, and I did say her name 3 times. Because I wanted to feel her through. I don't know if that was her breathing. It probably wasn't good. This didn't sound right when it sounded more masculine than feminine. I don't know. Okay, it all depends, on how. I'm gonna shut up. Guys already probably think I'm crazy anyways, and I'm okay with that. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Shoot, give me a award, a trophy for it. I'll take it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. At least crazy people think outside the box, and that's amazing. So I can't really say none. All right. I'm trying to get more into like what I want to say about this case. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say this last thing, and I'm gonna be done with this. I really don't want to talk more about the D4VD case. It's just gonna have to be what it is, and that's just that. So I'm not gonna say anything more, but I will say, do I think Celeste Rivas Hernandez, was she pregnant? No, I didn't feel any of that. I don't feel like she was pregnant at all. So people making claims that she was pregnant, I don't see any of that going on. It didn't happen. But again, you can say what you want, because everything about this case is more like, say what you want. You can throw lies and all kinds of stuff in here. It doesn't even matter. Let's just make it worse than what it is. That's what it's all about. We're going to make a show. We're gonna probably post it on Netflix and make a lot of money off of it, or wherever we need to post it. We're just trying to make entertainment and hopefully get a lot of money from this. We're trying to get super famous. Woohoo! Because this is how this case feels to me. So there you go. I told you what I needed to tell you, what I felt through this case, and I'm gonna be done. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm gonna move on and go to what I need to talk about. So this case right now, hey, it is what it is. I wish it luck and a lot of peace. Get away all that negativity, whatever, throw it out. But I do hope that people just be more less judgmental, like come to the heart space if they can. If not, it's okay. It doesn't matter anymore. People are going to make claims and do what they want to do and make a show. It's fine. I just want people to be more genuine about all this stuff that's coming into the light. Hopefully that it is the truth, and I pray that it is the truth. I pray that it is. So let it be, let it be, let it be. I'm going to go. I am Kitty Gold Star, and thank you for listening, taking the time out to listen to the journey of this whole case and more to come. All right, guys, you have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.